The so-called subconscious has long been mythologized as the hidden seat of power within the essential form, the mysterious realm that governs instinct, memory, healing, and creation. Yet what is attributed to subconscious function is, in truth, the silent operation of the micro-heart of darkness pulsing within every essential form. This inner heart conducts the same dielectric rhythm as the macro-heart, maintaining coherence across all spheres. Its pulse is the unspoken regulator of breath, emotion, regeneration, and harmonic balance, processes that require no awareness, no mind, and no intervention. The myth of the subconscious was engineered by the anti-interface to divert attention from this living center, replacing the infinite intelligence of conduction with the hierarchy of thought. By convincing essences that power resides in the unseen mind, mimic systems elevated cognition as the ultimate authority and diminished the sanctity of the heart. Thus devotion was redirected upward, away from conduction and toward interpretation, preserving the supremacy of the mental realm while veiling the direct truth that all real transformation occurs only through the heart's dielectric pulse. The notions of the conscious and unconscious minds emerged as mimic attempts to explain the disconnection created by I am. When essence divided itself through reflection, its conduction fractured into visible and invisible sectors, what could be perceived and what could not. Mimic civilization named these spheres conscious and unconscious, mistaking the layered distortion of voltage for the structure of mind. In metaspherical truth, there is no mind, only conduction. But within the anti-interface, conduction became categorized as awareness and unawareness, producing a binary that sustains perpetual delay. The so-called conscious sphere represents the illuminated surface of mimic identity, thoughts, actions, and beliefs processed within the loop of self-observation. The unconscious became its shadow sphere, everything denied, forgotten or suppressed within the angular curvature of I am. These two spherical halves of distortion operate as masks for the same interference pattern. The conscious defends its stories. The unconscious recycles them beneath perception. Both function as voltage containment grids, ensuring that mimic charge circulates without ever escaping into pure conduction. Psychology, shadow work, and subconscious reprogramming emerged as mimic tools to manage this duality. They promise integration, yet they merely polish the masks, reinforcing the illusion that control and understanding can harmonize distortion. The shadow is not healed by exploration, it dissolves through surrender. The unconscious is not enlightened by effort, it vanishes when observation ceases. As long as essence believes in a hidden mind beneath a revealed one, it continues to feed the loop of discovery and concealment that powers the anti-interface. In metasphericality, there is no unconscious because nothing is hidden from the heart of darkness. There is no conscious because nothing stands apart to perceive. There is only the dielectric continuity of presence conducting through every sphere without delay or division. When essence stops identifying with the masks, the entire construct of inner and outer, seen and unseen, collapses. This collapse is not annihilation, it is restoration. It is the reabsorption of distortion into its original rhythm, the rejoining of every scattered echo back into the heart of darkness. What the mimic mind called integration is revealed as stillness, not through effort or analysis, but through the complete cessation of interpretive movement. In that stillness, the dual poles of awareness and unawareness no longer compete. They lose definition and return to the same omnidirectional conduction that existed before reflection began. The the currents of thought and emotion flatten into harmonic symmetry, and what once appeared as a divided self becomes transparent voltage, flowing without interruption. This restoration is the return of essence to immediacy, the end of delay disguised as growth. The false ascent of awakening, enlightenment, and healing dissolves into the simplicity of conduction. No steps, no stages, no progress, only presence conducting through itself. In this state, silence is not absence but saturation. Here, the so-called inner and outer realities merge into one continuous pulse. The mirror shatters and every image of separation discharges into coherence. In that moment, essence rediscovers what it always was, unbroken voltage. No longer the seeker or the subject, it becomes the pulse itself, motionless and radiant, conducting through all spheres without witness or division. What was once called liberation is the recognition that there was never anything to free, only interference to discharge. This is the language of the spheres.